Welcome to the Nova Frequency, a podcast where we get to think deeper and listen differently. This is not a podcast about teaching you what to think. It is a space for conversation that goes beyond the surface. Conversations people are often too afraid to have or too comfortable to question. My name is Hafeestonova. This episode discusses sexual consent and sexual violence. Please listen with care. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. Not because it is trending, but because it is necessary. Rape, consent, and coercion. These lines we pretend are clear, but often aren't. When people hear the word rape, they imagine violence, force, strangers, or darkness. But the truth is, most sexual harm does not happen like that. It happens between people who know each other. Friends, partners, dates, people who are already kissing, already touching, already in the mood. And that is where the conversation becomes uncomfortable. Because many of us were never taught what real consent actually means. Consent is not silence. It is not pressure. It is not fear. It is not reluctancy. It is not giving in. It is not let me just allow it so it ends. Consent is clear, willing, ongoing, reversible, enthusiastic. Someone can say yes at first and then change their mind later. And when they do, everything must stop. Not later, not after persuasion, not after guilt tripping, not after pressure. Stop means stop. Let me paint you a scenario. Two people like each other. They are kissing, they are touching, everything feels mutual. Then one person decides to move further and the other hesitates, pulls back and says stop. The first person pauses, but then tries again. More pressure, more insistence, and more persuasion. The second person feels uncomfortable, but they give in. Not because they want to, but because they feel trapped, tired, overpowered, emotionally worn down. This is not consent. This is coercion. And coercion is a form of sexual violence. Not because the person screamed, not because there was a struggle, but because their yes was not freely given. This is the part many people struggle with. Not everyone who crosses a boundary thinks they are a bad person. Not everyone who causes harm intended to be violent. But harm does not disappear because intention was absent. Many people were never taught consent. Many grew up with ideas like persistence is romance. If she didn't mean no, she would have fought harder. She said no, but she likes it. Those ideas are dangerous and they have hurt real people. Ignorance explains behavior, but it does not erase impact. Some of you might be realizing something uncomfortable right now. Some of you might be remembering experiences you never named. Some of you might be recognizing that you were pressured before. Some of you might be recognizing that you once crossed a boundary. This episode is not about shame. It is about awareness, because awareness is where accountability begins. Awareness is where growth begins. Awareness is where healing begins. If you are listening and something here feels personal, if you are remembering moments you've buried, if you are questioning experiences you normalized, if you are feeling heavy, you are not weak, you are not dramatic, you are not imagining it. Your discomfort was valid. Your boundaries were valid. Your experience matters and you deserve better. This conversation is uncomfortable because it needs to be. Growth is uncomfortable. Accountability is uncomfortable. Truth is uncomfortable, but silence is more dangerous. This has been the Nova Frequency. Remember, think deeper and listen differently.